A while back, I helped my friend, and I put together this WordPress site for her business. And during that process, I learned about accessibility concerns and how to evaluate website accessibility to people who are impaired. Um, and so I think it's going to be something that you should take a look at to see if it fit your business need. If you're in the healthcare industry, definitely this is something that you want to take a look at for your website designs, or even like application design mobile. Um, if you're not in like an that type of industry, I think it would still be good for you to be committed to you know make your site as accessible as possible. It might not be 100%, I'm but I mean it's something to put to know about and to take into account when designing your product. So when I did it, I mostly use a tool called Lighthouse, and you can get that by going to Chrome and then F12 to get the developer console and Lighthouse. And I also use a website called wave.webaim.org. Put in the page address and click start, and it will give you kind of like things that you should update in the code so that your website is accessible to people. I like the report generated by Lighthouse more, but both I use both of it to compare against each other. So for Lighthouse, you just need to click generate report. It's going to run, and then it's going to give you an audit with a score. And if the score is less than 100, so for example, right here, you can see accessibility score for this site is 100. If it's less than 100, it's going to tell you what in specific it's needs to be work on. Um, so right here, like if you click on it, usually it's going to show you what item fail, and then you can search more on it and read more about accessibility and how people use screen readers, stuff like that, to navigate sites for the impaired or disabled one way or another. Um, and so after I did this site, I actually let's see. I actually did an audit and saved the information for accessibility, like so that she can transfer this information to another dev when they need to update the site, or to make sure that the accessibility score is as high as possible when they're designing the site. So yeah, so that's something that I wanted to shout out, and hopefully you'll take a note of that and think about it when you're um, writing code, when you're designing websites, when you're working on websites or any other application.